Sorry, we're a couple of minutes late. I was setting up. We're setting up. Your head is in the clouds. I see, I see. Did you have something immediate today, Muck? Also, wearing the tights tonight with the fishnet tight combo. Because I don't think I've worn these in a while. I don't think I have. So that's where we're wearing tonight. Thank you, Muck. Thank you. You did? Oop, sorry, bumped the desk. What did you eat, Muck? What did you eat today? Yeah, give me one moment. I need to blow my nose real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Frozen pizza, did you cook it? Did you cook the pizza, Muck? Well, did you? Okay, well, what kind of pizza was it, Muck? Oh, there we go, bud. There you go. Pepperoni. Nice, nice. You've seen Bud before, probably. It's Bud. This is Bud. You've seen Bud. You've been here. You haven't been in a Handcam ASMR stream since like August of last year. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, this is Bud. I got him at a gaming convention last year. Um, and there was this very nice lady there in Artist Alley um, who rips apart Pokemon plushies and sews them back together and make little monsters like this. And they're awesome. And I got this one because it was the last one with any pieces of Mew. And I liked the Bulbasaur body. It felt unique. If you want one of your own, if you want one of their own, they have an Instagram and an Etsy. I took one of their business cards. It's Cave Zone. It's at cavezone.studio on Instagram and Facebook. And then etsy.com/shop/cavezone on Etsy. So they're just Cave Zone on Etsy. If you want one. She does ones that are just evolution plushies stitched together. And she has her own ones, custom plushies, land sharks, chubby dragons, and cat spiders. So she was very nice. She was working on one when we walked up. She had a big bin full of them. There was ones that she combined a Snorlax, Krogunk, and a Psyduck together. Those ones were interesting. My thighs take all your attention? Oh, should I just hide them today? Would that help? Sorry, I bumped the desk again. Oh, it just sets up after the first ad break about 15 seconds. About 15 seconds. Yeah, Cave Zone Studio on Etsy if you want one of your own. Not sponsored. They were just cool. Ad break starts any second now. I need to blow my nose again. My nose teased me with a sneeze that never happened. So, um, anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, and sorry if the smooches are lacking tonight. My lips have been dry all day. I don't know why. I've been drinking water. Maybe because it's just been cold. I don't know. Um, but so if they're not up to snuff tonight, that's why. Oh, sorry. That might have been loud. Welcome back from the ad break, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. You don't like it when I try to make jokes, Muck? You don't like it when I make jokes? I thought about saying that while I was blowing my nose, and then I unmuted it and immediately said it like autopilot, and it wasn't even a conscious thought. It just came out. Oh, shoot. We gotta do the schedule for this week. We gotta do the schedule. I almost forgot. Okay, we need to do a poll to figure out what we do with Saturdays now. Because I don't want to put off the Sacred Saturday tier list another week, so we're just gonna finish it on Tuesday, before we play some Grand Blue. Specific day tomorrow. Another two changes. We got pretty far last night through the tier list. Excuse me, some of these Sega games I just don't have a ton to say about much at all, really. Sorry about the burp. Okay. Oops. Tuesday. There we go. Okay. Thursday, Smart Monster Hunter. Okay. And then this Saturday. I'll just put just chatting for Saturday just because I don't know. It's the last day of January. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, on Saturday? Maybe. We have a couple options for Saturdays. We'll put up a poll in the Discord in a bit here. So the schedule so far for this week. Tomorrow we have part 4 of our Dinosaur Museum book nook, which is in the box down there, and I have the in progress build on my desk right here. I actually smacked it a couple nights ago when I was stretching because I forgot it was there and it hurt my hand. And then Tuesday, I'm okay. Yes, I am. Tuesday, we're going to wrap up the Sega Saturday tier list and then play some Grand Blue if we have time or if I'm feeling up to it. Then on Thursday, we have more Monster Hunter Rise. We'll be wrapping up our 5-star quests, or yeah, we have 5-star quests now in the hub, and then we have to fight another Magna Mallow. So, yippee! And then on Saturday, Saturday's stream is to be determined. We'll put up a poll in a bit. Have any tips on feeling nervous on stream? Just do it, and have sorry bot or a chat bot that bans people for you. You just kind of have to get used to it. Um, like I still get nervous, but I've been doing this long enough that it's like I know all of you guys now. Like we've been doing this long enough that we have a uh, a decent amount of regulars. So it's scary. It can be. It can be. Like I um on some collabs and stuff. If it's a collab with people that I like, it's most of the collabs we've done, right, are people I know. But in like big groups, uh, I just tend to be quiet because I don't. I just feel like I don't want to interrupt anybody. Um, I suppose if it's like a one-on-one collab, that's fine too. But like big Jackbox collabs with the Bears on Barry's stream and Sucrose's stream and stuff, those can be a little scary. But like if it's like Kumi and those goobers, that's fine. That peak collab with Kumi, RD, and DJ, that was great. It was a lot of fun. To your last word, sorry, Mark. Hi, Moonlight. Hope you got some good sleep. How you doing, sweetie? Hope you're doing alright, dear. Okay, let me put up a poll in the Discord as to what we do on Saturdays now. Create a poll. Do we do with Saturday streams now? You're doing okay. It's good to hear. Hope you got some good rest. Hope you had something yummy to eat today. I don't want to say go back to Baldur's Gate 3 because that might just be what our Monday streams are. When we're done with building the dinosaur book nook, which will probably be a couple more weeks. So, truck theme. I have Elden Ring, but I like Elden Ring being like a sometimes thing. Like, if that makes sense. Oh, I have Gurdaman's Monstrous Adventure. Gurdaman, a Monstrous Adventure. Let's see. Sure. Is that no? No, I don't. This is a Reed Dragon or Red Dragon keyboard. It was $20 on Amazon. That's it. And it lights up. Well, it has. I can change the colors. with the FN key, the function key, and pressing some buttons at the top of the keyboard. I just keep it red because that's the colors I change my PC fans to, because my PC fans are RGB. So when I got it, they would rotate between lights colors, and that hurt my eyes more than just having them be red. So that's what we do. It's just what I've been doing for a while. Tape is pulling on your shoulder. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Thank you for being here, Mark. Thank you. But no, it's just a cheap $20 keyboard on Amazon. I bought it because as a numpad, when I bought my PC, they had options for their own keyboard. So I got a keyboard with my computer, and it was one of those little tiny ones that you have to use like caps lock or whatever to do numbers. And I hated it. I hate those things. I hate them. So, I bought this and then gave that keyboard to a friend. Got some kisses, Moonlight. You got it. Top row numbers. Yeah, this one is the top row numbers in the numpad. I don't know how people live without a numpad. Maybe because they just like having a smaller keyboard, so it takes up less space. But I bought this desk because it has a keyboard tray, so I can keep my keyboard off the desk when I don't need it up here. I've gotten used to it, surprisingly. What kind of smooches would you like, Moonlight? What kind of smooches would you like, sweetheart? So on the poll so far, I have go back and play through Phantasy Star 4, American Truck Sim, Goodman, A Monstrous Adventure, asks more if she wants to play Helldivers 2 some more, and start a new Death Road to Canada run. Do you have any other ideas, Muck? Or Moonlight, or anybody? Excuse me. We'll do the poll for 3 days. It'll be a 3-day poll. Out. That's not a stream pick, please. Okay. There's muchas Moonlight. Thank you for being patient with me, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Oh, Power Wash Sim. Put Power Wash Sim as one. Sorry, I just wanted to start this poll. Power Wash Sim. Okay. Where's the pointing up layer? Oh, it's the 6 key. Okay. So if you happen to be in the Discord, you can vote on that poll. It's a 3-day poll, so thank you for the treat, Muck. I'll do the treat after I get Moonlight their smooches. Yeah, it's a gallon. You know this, Muck. You know this. You know this. Okay, sorry, Moonlight. Here's our smooches. Alright, just a couple more for you, Moonlight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Thank you, Moonlight. Hopefully those smooches are okay for you, sweetie. Thank you for the redeem, dear. I'm sorry the tape's pulling on your shoulder. I've only had to have IV drips. The closest thing I can compare to that is an IV drip. First one I had, they couldn't find a vein or whatever in my arm, so they had to put it in sideways in my forearm. It was not comfortable. There's a scar in the center of my palm here. There's a little dot because there was a lady trying to put the IV in my hand, like this way or whatever, and she was holding my hand. I couldn't see my hand. Her back was to me. She was sitting on the bed, and I felt this pressure and then a pop. She's like, "Oh," and she put the whole thing right through my hand. It's just this tiny little scar in the middle of my palm. Yeah. Hi, Mercury. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? I was ignoring you. If you felt ignored, yeah, I saw you. Hi, Mercury. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? So, what was that? Sorry if you guys heard that. Something fell over upstairs. And then it got really quiet. Sorry about that. That's what that was. It was me, not you guys. Either like it could be that my sister's hamsters are right now. And we put like this plank in front of the doorway to the kitchen so they can't get in there, because that leads to the basement. So it could be that just fell over. But I guess we'll see. Hi, James. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? Everything was shut down today. Oh, we're not getting snow over here. It's just cold. It's just cold, and we're in a place known for its snow, or supposed to be known for its snow, and we didn't get any. There's just lots of fog and frozen dew in the morning. I hope you guys are able to stay warm. Oh, and for people just joining us, we're wearing these. It's bugging me that this one is crooked, but oh well. Because we haven't worn these in a couple weeks, so why not? And they're nice. They're nice. Just shoveled out front for the 5th time. About 14 inches of snow. Oh my goodness. Now you're doing the dishes. Oh, I see. Excuse me. Oh, the way the way into the Discord, there's a channel point redeem to get a Discord invite. There's no Discord command. It's 11,000 channel points. So, sorry. Sorry. You're not missing out on much though. People put cat pictures, and there's the live notifications stuff. That's it. We'll save time. How much have I melted everything we did? Yeah, I see. Okay, someone must just be in the shower. I don't know what's going on. Moonlight, for you, I will use my vote on the poll. Oh, I can't because I made the poll. Oh no, I can. If you want to tell me what you want for Saturday streams, Moonlight, I'll use my vote for you. So the options are Phantasy Star 4, American Truck Simulator, Gooderman, A Monstrous Adventure, which is a PSP game that got a PC port years ago. Asks more if she wants to play more Helldivers 2 this weekend. Start a new Death Road to Canada run, and Power Wash Simulator. Yeah, in the Discord. Just what we do on Saturdays now. Yeah, I think I had like one snow day when I was in school, elementary and stuff. I think we had one. Or if it snowed a ton, it was just like a late start. Guess which one you're voting for? American Truck Simulator. Hi, Kernrod. Hi, Kernrod. So tonight there shouldn't be any sneezes from my dad tonight because I think he's feeling better. So there hopefully shouldn't be any loud dad sneezes this tonight. But we'll see. We will see. No one's asked for side drums yet. I think the last time I had to shovel snow was 2 years ago. I didn't have to shovel snow at all this winter. I did last 2024. It snowed enough. This year we got like bubkiss. We got bubkiss. It would snow like maybe a quarter inch, and then it would be gone by like 2 p.m. Freeze-dried skills and trying to adjust the straps of my monitor pocket. Is like freeze-dried stuff? Is that still like a big deal? I don't know. Oh, sorry, bud. Because there was a Christmas that I got freeze-dried Skittles in my stocking. I think it was Skittles. It wasn't M&M's. I'm pretty sure it was Skittles because like the Skittle shell separates and then the inside puffs out, right? Like a popcorn kernel popping, or those partially popped popcorn kernels that, excuse me, you have to pick around at the bottom of the popcorn bucket. and try not to like break a tooth on them. Actually, I makes it instead of buying it third party. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. When I was little, I don't remember how old I was. There was like a Christmas or Thanksgiving or something, where my dad and my uncles on my mom's side were like, let's deep fry stuff. Let's deep fry stuff, because I guess then they were deep frying random stuff was like deep frying Oreos. I remember they deep fried Twinkies, I think, and pickles. I don't think I ate any of it, or if I did, I don't remember eating any of it. But yeah. Oh, I did give Mercury a shout. Please go follow Mercury if not already. He's very sweet. He's a fellow boy of the femme variety. I don't know if I already said this. Sorry if I already did. But please give him some love. He's very sweet. He's got a very cute, sweet voice. And he does art streams, Pokemon stuff, Yu-Gi-Oh content. He's awesome. And he also posts thighs on Twitter and Blue Sky on Fridays. And he's got nicer thighs than me. Just saying. We need Mercury in fishnets. I think if Mercury wore fishnets, the world would end from the pure beauty of it. I was trying to think of the right word. The sweet tart rope freeze dry candy. They freeze dry the sweet tart ropes? I guess it makes sense. I've never seen those though. I like the sweet tart ropes. I like the cherry ones. It's a third-party product? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh. Power Wash Sim and American Truck Sim are tied. They're tied for votes. 1-1. Since you're a big goodie box, that's cute. That's so sweet. It's the size of a mini fridge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. That's a big goodie box. Sexy or godmother. Aww. I don't know if I have a godfather or a godmother. I don't know. Avoiding shirts and fishnets, yeah, it feels good, huh? Fishnets, or after a fresh shave, fishnets are peak. They're so good. Your girlfriend? Oh, I've never, I've never waxed. I've never waxed, but maybe one day I'll try it. I bought an epilator like a month ago. Um, but like I shave every once a week. I shave my legs once a week, because beyond that it drives me crazy. So, um, but the epilator, I'd probably have to wait like a week and a half to like 2 weeks for that my leg hair to get long enough. Sorry, this might be gross to some people. For the epilator to actually like do its job effectively. So, um, I don't know. I enjoy the act of shaving them. I find it kind of self meditative. To me, it's very self meditative. If that makes sense, is that the right word? Like a tomboy. And that's okay. Everybody loves a good tomboy. Of course, of course. You know, tomboy ASMR role plays, I think, are up there in terms of just the sheer number of them. To like, not as much as like mommy ASMR, but it's up there. It's up there. Tomboy roommate cuddles ASMR. There's a lot of those, and most of them they're very good. Fahrenheit. That's pretty cold. I have a friend that does that. A couple years ago, um, I went out to a convention with my dad and my brother, and we were waiting for the train to go back to another station to get to the car. And it was there, and everybody lined up. And I remember, out of the corner of my eyes, because my friend wears like the same pair of like tan shorts all year. He's probably got more than one pair, but it's he wears the same kind of shorts all year. And me and my dad and my brother were standing in line to get into the train, and out of my corner of my eye, I see his shorts. I'm like, wait, is that you? And then it was, oh, yeah, I recognized him from his shorts. Not like the back of his head or anything. It was his shorts. It's a Midwest thing. I see. Goodness gracious. It's icing. Yeah, it'll hit freezing. Oh, it's actually below freezing right now. It'll get as low as 21 between from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. So it's actually colder tonight than it was last night. And then we're gonna go back up to the 40s, mid 40s this next week, and then looks like next Saturday it's gonna be a high of 50. Projected to be a high of 50. So yeah, it's pretty cold outside right now. It's below freezing. It's below freezing. $19 to $20. Oh, so pretty close to how it is over here. Hope you're warm. Hope you're not cold. I remember being pretty cold after when I US, it's in Fahrenheit, 25 Fahrenheit. So it's below freezing. We take your puppy out. Okay, Moonlight. Stay safe. Stay warm. Thank you for being here. Thanks for chatting. It's always good to see you, sweetie. Never? Oh no. Sorry, that sounds like is that lewd? I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Sorry about that. Mic popped. Mic cut out for a second there, sorry. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that static. I don't think you guys hear that static, just me. It should be. I'm gonna do it one more time. There we go. Should sound okay. It should sound normal now, I hope. Should we do some water globes? Should we do some ice globes? Some water sounds? I fell on the floor. Okay. So, Willy Wonka, there's no more like Willy Wonka branded candy, right? That's not a thing anymore. 'Cause one of the ones I liked a lot when I was younger was Gobstoppers. Do they still make Gobstoppers? They're just not branded with Wonka anymore. Is that what happened? But Gobstoppers were like tiny jawbreakers, but every layer was a different flavor of candy. I guess they still make I guess they just don't brand them with Wonka anymore. The box looks the same except there's no big purple Wonka logo in the corner. I guess that's what happened. That's some kind of licensing issue or something. Let's see. Oh, was it made by Nestle? Huh. Okay. All right. Interesting. Should we read some Wikipedia? Should we read some Wikipedia? Oh yeah, I grabbed the ice cubes. I completely forgot I grabbed these. Okay. Sorry. So if you guys can hear the beeping in the background, it's the washing machine. That's new. I don't know if that's a pleasant sound though. Okay, give me one moment. I need to blow my nose real quick. It's been an hour already? Okay. Sorry if I blinded you guys. I pulled up Sucrose's stream to lurk in there. Hi, Micahs. I'm doing good, sweetheart. I'm doing good. How are you? Sorry that you popped in during an ad break, but you probably won't get them as this is an ASMR stream with a content label on it. So, but I'm doing good, Micahs. How are you? Today's Sunday, so I did my old weekly self-care, shaved the old legs. I had hot dogs for dinner and caught up on some animes. Excuse me, sorry, goodness gracious. Sorry for the burps. But I'm doing good, Micah, so hope you're doing alright. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We're wearing these tights, but like the thigh section is like fishnets with this faux garter belt section. It's bugging me that this feels off center, but oh well. I haven't worn this pair of tights in a while, so thought why not? Sorry about the sniffles. I've been kind of sneezy lately. I don't know if it's my hair or is tickling my nose or what. Darn sniffles. Welcome back from the break, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. if you guys got ads. But still, thank you for sticking with me. I appreciate it. Sorry, it happened again. Mic cut out, sorry. It's been misbehaving today. It was good yesterday, or last day's Smart Stream, I think. Hi, Bread. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? Want some smooches and a good bread? Okay. And fast scratches? Alright. How much time you got this time, Bread? Would you like slow smooches? Or breathy? I don't remember. Do you like breath? You like breathy smooches, Bread. That's right. That's right. Pretty sure. There's a couple more smooches for your bread, and we'll get you your good bread. Zero. Okay, let me drink some water real quick. I'll get you a good bread. Hopefully those smooches are okay for you. Bread. Yep. Hi, Ninetail. Hope you're feeling better, sweetheart. I don't remember if you said you were or anything last time. Hope you're feeling better. Well, you said it was just a cough, I think. It's like cough, that's right. Alright. Here you go, bread. Here's your good bread. Sorry. Big yawn. Good bread. You're such a good bread. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good bread. Good bread. Oh, such a good bread. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good bread. Look at you, such a good bread. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. A very, very good bread. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good bread. look at you, such a good bread. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good bread. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good bread. Good bread, 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 good bread. There you go, bread. Thank you for the redeems to your heart. Thank you. Hope that was alright for you. We can get you your fast scratchies now. Excuse me, sorry. Goodness, sorry about the burps. Sorry about the burps. And it's still snowing. Well, I wish it was snowing around here. We could use it. We could really use it. So Helldivers is now winning the poll at 3 votes to 1 vote for Truck Sim, American Truck Sim, and 1 for Power Wash Sim. So, if you're in the Discord, to get in it's a 11,000 point channel redeem. But yeah, if you're in there, there's a poll in general chat for what we do on Saturdays, or at least this next Saturday. Helldivers 2 with S'more is winning. That'll depend on if S'more is available this weekend. The poll ends. It said it is a 3-day poll, so you have like till Tuesday night to vote on the poll. Whatever, if S'more isn't available this weekend, we'll just do whatever was next highest after Helldivers. Hi CJ, how you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. My day was good, CJ. Today's Sunday, so I did my weekly self-care, shaved the old legs, and caught up on some anime, and I had some hot dogs for lunch. We had broccoli casserole for dinner today. One of my favorite comfort meals. It's up there with chicken enchiladas and beef stroganoff. It's just It's good stuff. Good stuff. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. Oh, also, so tomorrow is the release date for High Guard, that game that they ended the Game Awards with, the last reveal of the award show. Releases tomorrow, and apparently, they had like a streamer event where they had a bunch of streamers to their studio or whatever to play the game, and they got them lunch or whatever. And the NDA for that drop ends tomorrow. And they're doing like a big dev stream to show us what the game actually is. So we'll see. So this is High Guard is either going to be like actually good and succeed for a little while, or it's going to be like it's gonna like flop immediately. There's like a couple options, but it's either going to be like a case in like bad marketing or good marketing if it succeeds, or we could see something like the initial like player numbers on Steam on day one tomorrow just spike like crazy numbers, and then like it falls off over towards the end of the week as curiosity and whatever dies down, because like there's a lot of people probably out there very curious if the game what the game is and how it plays, so we could see pretty high play numbers because of that. But I don't know. No, that's Hightail. High Guard is that hero shooter that they showed off at the Game Awards, and then the devs went radio silent till like yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago, where they announced they were doing a stream. So we'll see how that goes. Squats and a good girl for Ninetale. Okay. Yeah, it's not Hightail. Hightail is something else. Okay. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. I catch up. Get it? I don't. I don't think I do, Ninetale. I'm not sure if I do. I said Hightail? Oh, for the game tile. Okay. Okay. Sorry, that wanted to be explained to me. I apologize. Thank you for the squad redeem, Ninetale. No, it's a fine enough joke. It's fine enough. Ninetale. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting. And spending time with us on the stream. Thank you.
Good girl, Nightdale, good girl. Good girl, 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 good girl. Good girl, Nightdale, good girl. Good girl, Nightdale, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Yeah, very, very good girl. Good girl, Nightdale, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, Nightdale, good girl. Good girl, Nightdale, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Good girl, 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 good girl.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times, Ninetail. Happens when I almost swallow some spit down the wrong pipe, and then I have a coughing fit, and then my throat hurts for like half an hour. It's never fun. It's never fun.
Good girl, Nightdale, good girl. Nightdale, thank you for lurking and chatting. And spending time with us on the stream. Thank you. Good girl, Nightdale, good girl. Good girl, Nightdale, good girl. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Look at you, such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Oh, such a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good girl. Good girl, Nightdale. Good girl. Good girl, 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 good girl. Good girl, Nightdale, good girl, 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 good girl. Doing work.
back. Oh no. Yeah, I've strained my neck because I've slept weird, but I don't know if it's. I don't. I don't remember last time I done it because of a coughing fit. Thank you for the redeem, Ninetail. Hopefully, that good girl redeem. Hopefully, that was okay for you. So, we talked about it on Friday, but I built a new MetaZoo deck. I built one that afternoon. I have it right here. It's right here. I could show you guys what I was talking about. If you guys care. Um, so, this is Splinter Cat. It's probably going to be very hard to read the card. But it costs 1 forest and 1 lightning. And so it has haste. That's what this boot with the wing symbol is. And has a 20 damage bonus from forests. Anyway, so it's Splinter Cat because it runs into trees at super high speeds and turns them into splinters. And its power, which is denoted by the blue text in the bubble, or the text in this blue bubble. So you tap him, and he has haste, so you can tap when he comes out. You tap him for this power, and you may destroy. Once per turn, you may destroy a forest terra, and if you do, Splinter Cat gets paralysis on his attacks. So he inflicts paralysis that turn, and then you untap him. And then his attack does 30 damage, and then if a felled tree is within eyesight, he goes back to your hand after combat. So, like, ideally, you have a bunch of forest terras, or even better if you're playing against an opponent who also uses forest terras, and you just blow them up every turn, and then smack your opponent's creatures with Splinter Cat. Splinter Cat goes back to your hand, and you can play him fresh the next turn with haste, and he can attack immediately. Problem is, a felled tree has to be within eyesight for him to go back to your hand. So you solve that problem with Wapaloosie. This is Wapaloosie. Hi, Grid. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? Hope you're doing all right, dear. It's good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. So this is Wapaloosie. This is a card from the first set. That's so the type setting is just atrocious. But essentially, uh, if you if target player, so it could be you or an opponent, is wearing leather, you get a 10 damage attack and 10 HP creature token, and you can name that token anything you want to. And that name can trigger fourth wall effects. So ideally, with Wapaloosie, if you or your opponent is wearing leather, you can make felled tree creature tokens. They have to stick around, but that would help you bounce your splinter cats back to your hand. You don't have work tomorrow? Nice. Is it because of snow? Card shuffling sounds? Of course, TJ, of course. These are Pokemon ETB sleeves. This is the Fusion whatever set from the Sword and Shield era. Fusion, is it just Fusion Frenzy? I don't remember, but these sleeves are not great. But they're very matte, so they sound nice. You rub them like this. Anyway, the other creatures in the deck. This is the Glastonbury Glaucus, and he does stuff. He's an anti-trap. He has an anti-trap ETB effect, and then he's in the arena. He can only target creatures for attacks if they're already damaged. And he does 25 damage, inflicts confusion with his attack, and he gets a 25 damage bonus from forests. So I'm playing 3 forest terrors in the deck. Probably could play more, really, if you want to go all in on it. So by thought process is that you play your Splinter Cats, you smack your opponent's creatures with them, they go back to your hand, ideally if you have your felled tree token, and the piece of leather that you're wearing. And then you smack them with your Glaucus here to do 50, or at least 25, and inflict confusion. So even if you fail the coin flip to inflict paralysis with your Splinter Cat, you might still get confusion off. So, and if there is forest, Splinter Cat and the Glaucus are both hitting for 50 damage, which is enough to kill everything. And then there's like 2 other different kinds of creatures in the deck here. This is the Copenhagen Devil. He's just a big guy. He has 100 HP and a lot of traits, as you can see on the left side of his card here. And he has 2 different attacks, one that inflicts paralysis and another that inflicts scared. And when he ETBs, you inflict target creature with paralysis. So he's just a big guy. And then there's I put this guy in here just because I could. This is the Cumberland Dragon. He's okay. He has 80 HP and he has flying and stone skin, so he takes half damage from everything besides spells, I think. So he takes half damage from combat damage, and he has a power that lets you tap him to redirect an attack from one of your other creatures to himself. And his attack does 50 damage and inflicts 3 burn. And burn can be pretty nasty. So, yeah. The intention is for this to be very control-y, but I don't know. So, I don't know if these sleeves have good shuffling sounds. I can grab one of my commander decks. Those sleeves might sound a little better. If you want. Those ones are glossy. These are matte. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, Crid. No one's asked for thigh drums yet. These sleeves are also kind of too big for these cards. I don't know if they also look that big on Pokemon cards, but they probably do. They're not the best quality sleeves. Midazu also, with their ETB equivalent product, the spell books, that came with 10 packs and sleeves and a token and a promo card and a coin. Those sleeves are terrible. Like, they're so bad. They're not great at all. They're glossy and almost kind of sticky. The backs are not matte. They're kind of, I don't know how to describe it. they they don't, they're not great at shuffling. They're not great for shuffles. Does it sound okay, CJ? If you would like, I can grab some cards and glossy sleeves. Camera is very out of focus. But come on. Maybe? I need to hold it more. There we go. Sorry about that. That wasn't your eyes. It was the camera. But I'm glad you have a day off tomorrow, Crid. Hope you're staying warm. It is below freezing outside here. So, uh, is it alright if I just yap about some of the MetaZoo deck strategies that I've found? Well, perusing my, which is essentially now like just a library of MetaZoo cards. I don't have every single card. That would be impossible because they made a one of one NFT card for Mothman. But there was a ton of side sets and things like that, and alt art promos for like skateboard and t-shirt crossovers. It's weird. It's weird stuff. I actually have an alt art Quetzalcoatlus promo that came with a shirt. I just got the card secondhand, and it did not come with the shirt. And I don't remember how I got. It was an auction. It was an eBay auction, and I won. I paid 20 something, maybe 30 something for it. I don't remember. It was at least 20, over $20. I think 23. I somehow won. It was probably more than 20. But that's probably the rarest MetaZoo card in my collection, besides Lake Tahoe Tessie. She was a Thanksgiving promo. I paid six $6 for her on eBay, and then like the next month, people are asking for like $30 for Tahoe Tessie, which is a lake monster, and I think she was pretty sure she was like a Thanksgiving promo. I don't know how you're supposed to like get her. If you're, it was like a game store thing. I don't know, or if there were just a bunch of copies that went out. Somehow got out in the wild or something. I can't show her to you right now. She's not very good. um, she does a thing where if she has a piece of official Metazoo artwork on top of her. Oh, I think she was for like a charity event or something. I think that's maybe. But if she has a piece of official Metazoo artwork that's not a card on top of her, she does some stuff. But yeah, she's also up there. She's up there. I don't know why her price skyrocketed after I bought her on eBay, but did. So I'm not even like shuffling these in front of the mic anymore. There we go. These sleeves like to grip each other. But one of the deck strategies, one of the strategies in Metazoo is schmoozicorns. So there's a alien beastie and a unicorn card that were printed in the Wilderness set, and the Medford Schmooze, which is a actual cryptid. You can look them up. They're like white bowling pin fluffy shaped aliens that some people saw drifting across the road. like a mother duck and her ducklings. And they're called Medford Schmooze because they were spotted in Medford or by someone named Medford. One of those things. In Medford Schmooze, whenever whenever you play a light element card, you get a schmooze token. So, and it stacks. So if you have, I think you can have 8 schmooze in your deck, and so you play your schmooze, and then you have a deck full of light element cards and your schmooze. So you play your light cards, and you get value through your schmooze with token creatures. Just 10 HP, 10 damage, I'm pretty sure. And the unicorns heal something whenever you play a light spell, I think. I don't have a unicorn on me to actually look at right now. I think they heal 25 when they ETB or whenever you cast a spell. Something like that. And there's a spell card, a light spell card, that was printed in Nightfall, the second set, called Water to Wine. And you play it, and I think you have 5 copies of Water to Wine in your deck. And when you play it, it makes it so effects that would heal, or that would make effects that gain HP, that effects that would heal, like a health potion that heals 25. It makes them heal double the amount, and instead of healing, it does damage instead. So the idea is you get your schmooze out, and you amass a wide board presence with all your schmooze tokens through playing your light spells. And your unicorns, you play water to wine, and you convert the 25 healing from the unicorns effect into 50 damage to something. And there's a potion card that's just health potion that heals 25. And water to wine doubles that to 50, and then turns it into damage. So you can kill your opponent's creatures with health potions and other healing effects. And there's a card called Miracle Touch that regains target beastie's HP to full. It's not a specific number, so I don't know technically if it would work with water to wine. But so it's basically just a hateful demise. It just boom, spot removal with Miracle Touch. There's actually a card from the Chromie's Cryptid Carnival set, the set with Hello Kitty, Chromie, and My Melody in it. It's like My Melody's Hug or something that heals 500 HP or something. So that would double to 1,000, or maybe it's 100. I don't remember, but it wasn't. It's not as much as just healing to full. So, you know, doesn't instantly kill them like Miracle Touch would. So I have a Schmoozicorn deck that I haven't gotten to play yet. There's another one of my other favorite strategies that I found. So the spirit spirit. Let me see if I have one in this random stack of cards here. I have one. I have a spirit element card. No, I don't. But spirit element is like very graveyard heavy in their effects, and they have a handful of like afterlife archetype stuff. Stuff that goes to the afterlife. So in Medusa, you have 3 afterlives. There's the cemetery, limbo, and afterlife. All your creatures and spells go to the cemetery. Limbo is your aura and tarot cards, and afterlife is like the banishment zone. And there's a card that was printed in the native set, the last official set that they released before Chromie's Cryptid Carnival, that cares about the amount of stuff in all afterlives. He does more damage for every card in the afterlife, or something like that. And there's a card printed in Wilderness called Spooklight. It's just like a living angry lantern with an angry Pac-Man face, and it can put itself into the afterlife to deal 10 damage. Like you just discard it to the afterlife to deal 10 damage to anything you want. And you can have 10 in your deck, and there's other ways too. There's spells or something that are, I think it's just part of Ravenmocker's effect, where if things would go to the cemetery or limbo, they go to the afterlife. And I haven't gotten to play with the deck yet, but I had a ton of fun building it. I was going to build a Ravenmocker is a spirit and dark beastie, and I wanted to build a fire spirit deck because of this card. Blighted Embers. It's a fire spell. That's what it looks like. It's like a angry fire spirit burning down a forest or something. And it does, you send Oh, you contract this page anytime an opposing caster destroys a beastie you control during combat. Send that beastie to your afterlife. Target caster loses 20 life points for each beastie with spirit in your afterlife. So I was like, oh, use this, just dump all of my spook lights into the afterlife and do a bunch of damage with blighted embers and stuff. But MetaZoo decks are typically 40 cards. You can go up to, I think there's no limit, deck size limit in MetaZoo, but you just have to be able to shuffle it with two hands, I think. And they even like printed a mana rock that taps for one flame and one spirit aura, and I just couldn't get it to work. I wasn't happy with it. I couldn't get it under 40 cards with what I wanted to do. So instead I went to I built a Ravenmocker deck. And the last time I played MetaZoo was with my brother. I used my werewolf deck, and he used my Earth Light deck. So light is actually a pretty powerful element in MetaZoo. They have a very powerful, they're part of the Schmoozacorn strategy, and there's a light creature called Light Elemental, and it makes a stained glass creature token. It's like 15 damage, 15 HP, or 20 damage, 20 HP. A token creature. Every turn you tap him to do that, or something like that. It's more consistent than the Schmooze. And so they're very good at filling your board with 20 damage, it's either 15 or 20 damage, life point, and HP, or life point and damage. So you fill your board with these stained glass tokens. And so they're very good at stalling. And the earth element in MetaZoo is typically full of big, expensive creatures with big HP values that are able to absorb a lot of damage and deal a lot of damage. And there's many ways Earth has to reduce the cost of those. The first set, the main Earth creature big one was the Matlocks. They're giants that eat each other, essentially to give each other. They eat. You can tap them to eat another Matlocks that you control, and they gain that creature's HP and attack boosts. Essentially, so you just feed a bunch of Matlocks to one Matlocks. They cost five Earth Aura, so they're kind of pricey. But there's a creature named Tehihan that reduces the cost of giants by one Earth Aura. And it stacks, and I think you can have 4, or maybe more. So, and in the native set, native and Seance have multicolored cards, right? Like the Seance has Splinter Cat and stuff like that. And native has a bunch of them, like a ton of multicolored cards, which are really cool. And there's a really big one that I can't remember the name of. Native Earth Light creature. Archeola Boppa. I don't the cards themselves have pronunciation guides in the flavor text, but it's this big creature, and it native has a bunch of deity creature types. We saw some deities printed in UFOs theme decks in the set itself with the Roaring Thunders or the Seven Thunders. Because what they would do, they would print a couple creatures in previous sets to tease upcoming sets. Like UFO, they printed Sky Snake, which is teasing the yokai themed set in its art. Anyway, this big bird god is earth and light and has a bunch of traits and stuff. It's basically game ending. Like you get him out and the game's over because he can tap. His power is he taps and he either does like 500 damage to all opponents and then shuffles himself in, or like taps for a bunch of aura or something. Like he's a game ender. So I built a light earth deck around him. So I put a bunch of light elementals in there and some big earth beasties, earth creatures like what are Sherman beasts, which are like big ground sloths, to stall the game until you get this big bird god out, and then the game's basically over at that point because he has 500 damage and life totals are 1,000. Anyway, yeah, I guess I could go grab the decks, but do people care about that? I could go get them. Hi Sturber, hi Sterling. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for sticking with me through the ad break. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. But yeah, my werewolf, my Metazoo werewolf deck could not keep up with the light earth deck I built. I couldn't do enough damage to get through my brother's stained glass creature tokens. Couldn't do it. And you'd think that a game called Metazoo about cryptids and stuff would have more werewolf creatures. There's only 3. There's Rougarou, which is a werewolf from Louisiana. It's Rougarou is like French. And oh no, there's 4, counting the boss one, the boss monster werewolf that they printed in a theme deck called the Beast of Bray Road. I don't know anything about him. But their names are like on the tip of my tongue. Hold on. Let's see here. But how you doing, Sterling? Thank you for being here, sweetheart. Thank you. Sorry, I was like flashbanging you guys. The werewolf of there's the werewolf of Defiance, Ozark Howler, Rougarou, and then the Beast of Bray Road. And those are the 4 the 4 werewolves. And yeah, it's consistent, but I could not output enough damage to break my brother's board. Cute rambling. Thank you, Sterling. Thank you. I'm just rambling about dead card games some more. Yeah. And my werewolf deck lost pretty handedly. But so the Beast of Bray Road is cool because when you summon him, you get as many werewolves as you want back out of your graveyard, out of your cemetery, and it's very cool. But I think the Beast of Bray Road costs 5 aura, 3 dark and 2 generic, 2 colorless. Sorry. So I got him out, and then he just got mobbed by my brother's tokens, and Yeah. But there are werewolf support cards. There's wolf in sheep's clothing that reduces the cost of your next werewolf you summon. Um, and they kind of have sequential costs. So Rougarou costs two or dark aura. Um, the werewolf of defiance costs 3, and Ozark Howler costs 4. So you have a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and a 4-drop, and then a 5-drop, and such. But yeah. How much is Gassy? So 13 11.99. Okay. So and when MetaZoo's first set came out, they had release event decks. They had release event decks for every set. They came with one of 5 theme decks and 3 booster packs, and then you would open the 3 booster packs and then edit the theme deck if you had anything relevant. And one of them is a fire deck, and the face card of that is Gassian Daitha. I think that's how you pronounce that. She's a big dragon, and she essentially lets you play your cards from your graveyard for free. I think she's a very good card. She's very good. Very good. Very good card. During your turn, you may contract spells that share an aura type with aura pages you control. So she costs 2 flame aura and 2 generic. So she's a little more harder to splash, but you can have 2 in your deck. So she's a very good card, and she had a consistent cost of like over $20 for the longest time. I don't have any Gassy. I have every other promo card from the first deck, the first set's release event decks. I have at least one copy of everything. No, I'm missing the giant. There's a giant that I'm missing. Never mind. I'm missing Gassy in another one. But Gassy lets you contract spells from your graveyard as long as you have land of that color. Essentially, it's what aura is your mana. But you can only contract each copy of a spell in your cemetery once per turn this way. So you can play them as if they were in your hand. So the strategy was you have a Gassy deck, and then you just fill it with fireball spells, and you just bam, 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 fireballs and other stuff. Excuse me. So Gassy was very coveted. She still is. So I want to get some copies of Gassy at least one day. I want to, but we'll see. You want some smooches, Sterling? What kind of smooches would you like, sweetheart? Would you like fast smooches, slow smooches, breathy smooches, a different kind of smooch? Whatever I like? Okay. Cute Rambling. Is it cute? I don't know. I hope it's at least enjoyable to listen to. It's relaxing. Okay, that's good. So Gassy was a big deal. In that you could just repeat fireballs. She was very good in that. But you can have 2 copies of her, so I'd have to find 2 if I wanted a playset. And she still goes for over $10. Unfortunately. Anyway, Gassy was also a very powerful card. She still is. Well, was. The game's not alive anymore. Anyway, yeah. Another. Well, I guess I could talk about that after the smooches, but another deck archetype, creature archetype was is worms. There's ice worm and cement worm, which are both in the Seance set. We pulled a bunch of copies of them when we opened the booster box. Ice worm can search other worms when you play it, so you can have, if you start your turn with enough aura and your one land card and then a mana rock, you can play your worm, search for another worm, play, and then it can snowball where you have your board full of worms, and then you have your cement worms, which are very tanky, and then the ice worms are very good for controlling and locking down opposing creatures because they inflict frostbite, which just like taps a creature till the frostbite counters run out. You can't like add more frostbite counters once they're on a creature. There's a card that lets you do that. It's a Yeti that was printed in one of the Nightfall release event boxes, and I can't remember what his name is, but he's like a big angry Yeti with horns, and yeah. Anyway, worms. They also did make a Mongolian death worm card, but that was in a fan art set. They did like 2 or 3 fan art sets, and those cards are kind of hard to get your hands on. At least sealed packs still go for quite a bit anyway. Here you go, Sterling. Here's some smooches. Guess what? Over 2 hours. Okay. Well, we'll call it a night after I get Sterling the smooches because we're going over time, and we need to record a little ASMR video tonight. So, I think tonight we'll just do some whispered good boys, and then next week we'll do some whispered good girls. I think that's what we'll do tonight and next week. That's my plan, anyway. Night smooches. Yep. We'll be raiding into Sucrose, who is playing some Pokemon Snap. She's doing her Sunday cozy gaming stream with Pokemon Snap, so we'll go say hi to her. Darn, that's like the fourth time that happened tonight. Sorry. The mic does not like it when I hold it and put it in that specific position. Anyway, hopefully the audio sounds okay. Telegram sticker? Trying to find an emote. Oh, okay. Is Telegram like Instagram? I don't know. I don't have either. Funny WhatsApp. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I see. Okay. Well, I'm glad I don't have one. What's can you just describe the GIF? Is it like a cute raccoon?
All right.
Okay, couple more smooches, and then that'll be your smooches, Starling.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, or 5. Sorry, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, there goes Sterling. Okay. Let me get out of you guys' hair. Thank you for listening to me ramble about MetaZoo again. This time not about why and how it died. Yeah. Okay, give me one moment. To sort my headphones, and I will be right back. Hopefully those smooches are okay for you, Sterling. Thank you for the redeemed deer. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for part 4 of building our Dinosaur Museum book nook. That's tomorrow. Tuesday is we'll be wrapping up the Sika Saturday tier list because I don't want to put it off another week. We'll be finishing it and then playing Grand Blue if we have time and I'm feeling up to it still. Then Thursday we have some more Monster Hunter, and then this Saturday is going to be determined by the poll in the Discord. Currently, Helldivers 2 with S'more is winning. So the poll ends on Tuesday night, I think. So, and if S'more is unavailable this weekend, we will just do the next highest voted for thing. Yeah. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget to brush your teeth, drink some water, eat something if you haven't yet. Take your meds, take your vitamins. Good night, guys. I love you all very much. Need to record some good boy whispers and some smooches, and they'll probably be like a 10-minute video, maybe 15 minutes. We'll see. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Thank you for looking and chatting. I hope you guys have a good night. Bye bye.